I knew it. I didn't know we were announcing it, but all the deals were closing with actors, so the inevitability of it came crushing down on me. And actually, my deal was the last to close, and they were waiting on me to announce it. So I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna survive. We have a couple ideas, actually. And I think one of the reasons they wanted to do a season 6 was we had sort of thought that this probably would be it. But the show is still the #1 scripted show on the network. And I came up with an idea that everybody seems to like for season 6 that allows it to keep going. So we'll see. What was the question? There were parts of me that were planning for 520 to be a series finale, and then they came up with this idea. It was actually a couple months ago that I came up with it, that we all we liked, and we were like, well, that could be a last season, so we don't know yet. We announced season 6, and it made me nervous that it wasn't announced as the last season, so we'll see what happens. But the network is such a huge fan of the show. They love it. And obviously people still love it and watch it in their own ways, illegally. But it does really well for the network, so they're going to keep it going. You know something, as the actors get older, they're not really kids anymore. These are adults playing kids. So you can't really do a teenage show anymore. It's more like a facsimile of what teenage life is like. And I think people enjoy the dark stuff, especially now for some reason. I'm a fan of Daredevil. That's a damn dark show. I'm a fan of Game of Thrones is probably my favorite show on TV right now. I don't think it gets much darker than that, killing so many characters. But it's definitely feels like a natural progression for the show, because we always were kind of a horror show, but we were more of a horror comedy in season 1. But we have progressed out of that a little bit. We do love our comedy moments, but I can say that we definitely did decide to take this direction of more of a horror season. Last season was sort of an action adventure season. Who knows what we'll do for 6? But I do kind of know how the template of season 6 is, but who knows if there'll be more suspense thriller ideas. But we'll see. That was all to do with the main title company. They come up with it. We tell them, we give them hints as to what we want to, it's sort of to give the theme of the season, that last card. My name just happens to be on it. So this one was a bit of science and experimentation. Back when we were thinking of this season, this will give you a hint as to what's really going on. We thought of it as the Island of Dr. Moreau season. So I think that's probably, it's kind of what you see in that last card. But it's fun to do. It's fun to switch up the main titles every season. I'm a fan of the ending that sort of is the adventure continues, ... You know? I like to know that these things nothing really ends. They don't have to die. So it also leaves the opportunity to maybe do a movie, you know? Who knows? Tyler and I talk about doing Teen Wolf the movie every now and then, so I think it'll be fun.
I'll bring it to the big screen.
Yeah, exactly. I would love Michael J. Fox, but the cast actually met Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Jason Bateman would be a pretty good guest star. the same thing, but within a 20 episode arc. There's a big change up that happens at our midpoint in 510, and you'll see that change things. It's been an interesting way to structure the season actually, because we've gotten used to the 12 episodes, and I think it's working well so far. But you tell me when you see 510. 510 is sort of our Empire Strikes Back season. 510 ends on a very down note, so and a big cliffhanger.